Well, after my first degree at Concordia in athletic therapy, I did a certification in that, and as a student, I was working in a private clinic, and two of the people there were athletic therapists and osteopaths. So I found it pretty interesting to see that someone would have, let's say, a ankle sprain, and they'd be working on their head. So I always kind of wondered what they were doing. So the more they answered, and I got to know the mechanics of and the mindset behind what osteopathy was all about, I knew I had to do it. So the following year, I joined osteopathy, and that's it. What made me open my own clinic? I guess like everyone that really wanted to start their own business, I had ideas I wanted to do with my own clinic that I couldn't really do working for someone else. So when I opened my place, slowly it was just me, and then started getting very busy and added some more people, and then it took a while actually to kind of get down to what we have now and the culture we have at the clinic. But I think to answer the question, I started my own thing just because I just had some things that I wanted to do with how I served clients and optimizing people's health. I guess what I like to treat the most, with my background in athletic therapy, for sure, the beginning was with a lot of athletes, for sure. So we treated a lot of, from professional athlete to amateur athlete to the weekend warrior type of athlete, which I love doing. It's fun to treat people that are engaged and trying to get better quicker and are really involved in the treatment. I also really have a draw to treating dysfunctions related to emotion, related to various things of that nature as well. So for me, it's a mixed bag of things, for sure. But I guess the biggest thing would be I really enjoy people that are like that have a lot of drive, a lot of ambition to be better, to improve on their health, and that type of individual. Well, the big mission we have here at Vitality is obviously we want people to get better faster. We want them to have enough knowledge to have the know-how of what to do when they're outside of the clinic, how they can improve themselves physically, emotionally, through food, all these various aspects that contribute to the well-being of a person. So that's the general consensus and mission that everyone here has, is we really want to optimize on those three factors. If we look at like the mechanics of the person, the emotional side of a person, and also the food biochemical side that comes into play. What would a treatment be like? I guess that would vary depending on which therapist you see. For myself, for sure, we're always looking at globally, like when we look at a patient, we want to see, well, mechanically speaking, where are they at? Are there blockages that could be contributing to their pain, whether it be physical blockages, to something to do with sensitivity to certain foods, to emotional issues, to whatever it may be. We don't pretend to be psychologists, don't get me wrong. When we need to refer, we do. But I guess the key part is just making it conscious to the patient that there is a link between the mind and the body. So that type of stuff for sure would be something that someone would experience if I was evaluating. Where do I see the clinic going? Well, obviously I have a lot of plans. A lot of our focus is on inspiring people, educating people to be better. There's going to be a lot more talks on that. So I see the clinic moving in an area where we're going to impact more people at the same time. So obviously we're going to have the individuals that work here working on one person at a time when they're doing therapy. What I could see this going into is a bigger approach on having more people involved, where we give more workshops on better lifestyle choices, to even having like a whole bunch of therapists at the same time, kind of evaluating groups of people and giving them guidelines on how to move forward, whether it be with food, whether it be with mechanics, or even emotional stuff as well. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming, so stay tuned.